parents when they're old. If I don't have the money, I can't do that. Or I want to take a few years off and travel the world because that's what I enjoy. Or go and watch, art series in London. I can do that because money allows me to do that,
What was your relationship with money and how has it changed today?
I wasn't really interested in the stock market when I was young. The minute you start making money, it empowers you, it allows you to live life on your terms.
When we were growing up, we always taught that money doesn't bring you happiness.
As Warren Buffett has again taught us, and he's taught me so many things in life that, it's not that money fundamentally changes you. He still lives in the same house, drives the same car, the same circle of friends, lives in a God-forsaken place in the Nebraska, Omaha, if you will. Choices that he gives. He wants to support, education. He wants to support abortion. He wants to support healthcare. He wants to support women's rights. He can now do that thanks to the fat wallet he carries. I know the first stock market was young. The minute you start making money, it empowers you. It allows you to live life on your terms.
When we were growing up, we always taught that money doesn't bring you happiness.
As Warren Buffett has again taught us, and he's taught me so many things in life that, it's not that money fundamentally changes you. He still lives in the same house, drives the same car, the same circle of friends. He has changed the world. He will probably change the world in ways we cannot understand that now. When the Berlin Wall fell, I tried very hard to understand how I could profit from it, and I was too young to understand what happened. But what it was a triumph of capitalism or communism. The Dow at that time was 2,500. It's today 45,000. Sensex was below 1,000, if you can believe that, and today it's close to 80,000, right? So it was the triumph of capitalism. So I'm a bit skeptical about the new world order for the next 10, 20 years. Even today, when I pick a stock, I'm gnawed by self-doubt. Whether it'll work, won't work. Even after 40 years, it's shameful, but I still am gnawed by self-doubt when I pick a stock. So I think
that self-doubt actually never goes away.
I think the great ones don't have it. The great ones are supremely confident in their abilities to, when they're doing it, they manage to put, as they call it, the bank on the table, when they're doing it. It's really, truly great ones. They don't suffer self-doubt, and they're truly good listeners.
Hey guys, welcome to Money Mindset. Today on our show, we have none other than Ramesh Damani. He needs no introduction. Ramesh, thank you so much for joining us.
Sonia, it's such an honor to be on your show, and I've always admired your work ethic and professionalism so many years on television medium. So thank you for inviting me.
And thank you for supporting me. This is a brand new journey for me.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
With people like you, by my side, I know I'm going to sort of hit the target that I want to.
I'm sure you're going to do that. You're in the most exciting medium right now on the broadcast space, which is podcasting. And I'm given your background and efficiency, I'm sure you'll do a great job here too. So,
our show is called The Money Mindset. Yeah. And I've always known you as Ramesh Damani, the ace investor. But today I want to talk about Ramesh Damani, the wealth creator. For yourself, right? What does money mean to you? And for an average young investor who's starting out now, what should money mean to him or her?
Sonia, great question to start off. Money, of course, gives you the freedom to express life as you want to do it. I think it's very important to understand that. I think for the younger set, there will be some people who want to be artists or intellectuals, and money doesn't mean an important part in their life. But most people who are in the middle class and want to become millionaires, they have to focus on money. It's what they struggle for throughout their lives. I think sometimes if they learn how to invest, they can make a much more sense out of the world, sense out of their pocketbooks. And I hope through this podcast and through other mediums, they understand the benefits of long-term investing.
So what does money mean to you, Ramesh? When you started off your journey, what was your relationship with money and how has it changed today?
As I think George Bernard Shaw said, that everyone starts out as a communist and then he doesn't remain a communist. And I was also a communist, liberal, socialist in my youth. And here's one scoop about me. I wasn't really interested in the stock market when I was young. It was my father's persuasion, cajoling, moral suasion that ultimately forced me to make a career in the stock market. So the first 10 years of my career, professional career, I was in America as a programmer. I was one of the earlier coders out of India, doing coding work in America.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that was my early life, almost 10 years, a decade of that. And then 89, the winds of change were taking place in India, and my father told me, "You've had your fun, now come back to India." So I moved back to India, which was very rare at that time to move back from Hollywood, where I was, and Silicon Valley, which was like a stone's throw away, back to the last street, which is almost a backwater. But that's been my journey so far.
Wow, so from socialist Ramesh to capitalist Ramesh, how has the journey been?
It's been an extraordinary journey. I think as I realized that the minute you start making money, it empowers you, it allows you to live life on your terms. But also, like a lot of people ahead of me, I realized that there's also a lot of fun giving back. By teaching a new generation of investors what has to be done, and also using the wealth you accumulate for more good societal purposes. We had so many great examples from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, from Warren Buffett, from Charlie Munger, and so many people in India now are doing philanthropy back with their work. But money is the